Hello everyone, my name is Shyam Manawat and I welcome all of you once again to the series of progression. We have discussed arithmetic progression, geometry progression, and in today's lecture, that is lecture number 6. In this lecture, we are going to discuss a series having not AP or GP, special series where we are going to use partial fraction method to solve and get the sum of values. So let's get started. So you can see on the screen here we have got a question which is where we need to find out the sum of series, and let me write it properly in fraction looking format. Okay, that's 1 upon 3 into 7 plus 1 upon 7 into 11 plus 1 upon 11 into 15 plus we got 1 upon 35 into 39. Now this is neither AP nor GP nor harmonic progression. It's not even arithmetic or geometric progression which we have discussed in the previous lecture. Yeah, nothing of that sort. So, but it is a progression. If you remember in the first lecture of progression, I have discussed that. We have discussed that progression is something which has got certain pattern. It should have some pattern to progress to get the next term, yeah, and which you will be able to find in these terms. So you can see that it's 3 7 7 11 11 15 and then it goes on. So 3 7, you can see that there is a difference of 3 to 7, it's plus 4, and then 7 11 plus 4, and then 11 15 plus 4. Yeah, that's how it is increasing. Yeah, so difference in the number which is given here, that is plus 4. That's a special case, right? It's not AP, it's not GP, it's a special case. All right. So when you get a series like this where you have denominator which can be written, or it is already written in form of product of two numbers where the difference of the number is common and it is repeating. See, it's 3 7 and then you got 7 11. Yeah, 3 into 7 and then 7 into 11, right? So and then here 11 and then again here you get 11. That's how you identify the progression which can be solved by using the partial fraction concept. What is partial fraction concept? Let me show you by taking the example of this particular question. So partial fraction means we take this fraction and we divide this fraction into two different terms. So this is one term right now. We write this into two terms. Okay, like this: 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 7. Okay, done. After that, what do we do? It is very short and easy form of partial fraction because that's what we need to understand to crack the exam. There is a detailing of partial fraction which we studied in which you might have studied, or if in case if you are from maths background, then you might have studied, or not, quite possible, but this is in 11th standard maths. So there is a length, I mean you have lot of different formats of partial fraction, but what we will be utilizing, or what's the scope of partial fraction in your entrance exam, your exam which you are planning to answer, is only this much. So understand. So what do we have? How do we identify the progression where partial fraction has to be applied? Did you understand this? You need to see that, okay, difference 7 and 3, difference is 4, and then again 7 is repeating here and again increasing with difference of 4, and then again 11 repeating here, again it's difference of 4, right? So difference is common here. Okay, now how to progress, how to go to the next step of solving this? You write this one term as like this: 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 7. Okay, now if you understand, if you simplify this 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 7, I want to write this 1 by 3 into 7 as 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 7. Subtraction of these two, where I can write this numerator 1 by 3. 3 is the first part of denominator, 7 is the second part of the denominator, right? Okay, but if you understand it's not equal, they are not equal. Yeah, if you simplify this part, what you get here, you get 1 upon, rather you will get 7 minus 3 upon 3 into 7, right? So you get what? We need some space. You get what? 4 upon 3 into 7. Where else? What do you want? What do you want, or what is given to us? Given to us is 1 by 3 into 7, 1 upon 3 into 7. And if we write it like this, then we get 4 upon 3 into 7. So to make them equal, what do we need to do? We have to divide this by 4 so that they will become equal. Yeah? Do you understand this? Yeah? So if this step we got after simplifying this part, right? So if I want to equate 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 7 with 1 upon 3 into 7, I have to do it 1 upon 3 into 7 equal to 1 upon 4 into 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 7. Did you understand this part? Yeah? No? Why are we doing this? That you will understand after few minutes. So just have patience. First, we need to understand what is partial fraction method. So this is partial fraction. So partial fraction of 1 upon 3 into 1 upon 3 into 7 is 1 upon 4 into no, this one. This is just this for your, this was just to make you understand. Yeah. So this is a partial fraction, this one. Okay. Let me take one more example for you to understand. 1 upon 7 into 11. What do we do? If we need to do, if we need to make partial fraction of this 1 upon 7 into 11, what do we do? First we'll write 1 upon 7 minus 1 upon 11. Okay, this part is clear. Now, if you simplify this, if you simplify this, you know, it's going to be 4 upon 7 into 11, right? If you simplify, it's like 11 here and 7 here, 11 minus 7 is 4. It's going to be 4 upon 7 into 11, right? But you have to equate that with this left hand side, right? So what do you do in that case? Just to equate it, you divide by 4 so that this numerator 4 can be cancelled and you can get what? Same as left hand side. Did you understand this? Yeah? You want to try one more? See this. If it is 1 upon 11 into 15. Now you tell me, what do we do first? To apply partial fraction in this left hand side value, left hand side fraction, what do we do first? We write 1 upon 11 minus 1 upon 15, and because I only want 1 in the numerator, but if I simplify this, I will get 4 into the numerator, right? Because of this, I divide by 4 so that 4 can be cancelled. Did you understand that? Yeah, this white, this side I am writing just to make you understand. This is not part of the step, but this is just to make you understand. Okay, are you getting this? And then so that so on, and the last term as per the question is 1 upon 35 into 39. So don't get scared of the word partial fraction. It is simple. You have 1 upon 35 into 39. You do 1 upon 35 minus 1 upon 39. But because in the question here numerator is 1, you were supposed to make it equal. But when you simplify this, you will actually get what? 4 upon 35 into 39, right? Just to make them equal, we multiply by 1 upon 4 so that the numerator 4 can be cancelled. Are you okay with this? Okay, this is partial fraction. How will this be useful to solve such kind of progression? So if you write this progression again, it was 1 upon 3 into 7 plus 1 upon 7 into 11 plus 1 upon 11 into 15 plus so that so on. The last one is what? 1 upon 35 into 39. Correct? That's the question. Do you agree with it? Okay. Now see. This 1 upon 3 into 7 can be written as 1 upon 4 into 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 7. You will understand everything in couple of minutes. Okay, just have patience. You will understand why are we doing that. Why are we doing it? Here, this second term can be written as what? 1 upon 4 into 1 upon 7 minus 1 upon 11. Yeah, the next one is what? 1 upon 4 into 1 upon 11 into 1 upon 15, right? And it goes on, the last term is 1 upon 4 into 1 upon 35 minus 1 upon 39. Now please understand, every term, each term has 1 upon 4 in with it. Yeah, 1 upon 4 with it. So I can take 1 upon 4 common. Yeah, 1 upon 4 I can take common. So what is left? Now let's open the bracket here. So I have 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 7 plus 1 upon 7, and here you will understand the importance of partial fraction for this particular type of series. This is not multiplication, Ray. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, I am also human यार, I am also इंसान. I hope you understand. हो जाती है गलती मुझसे भी कभी कभी. I say something and I write something, happens. Now see this. First, understand the importance. If you don't have the difference same, 3 and 4, 3 and 7 difference is 4, 7 and 11 difference is 4. If you don't have the difference 4, you won't be able to take this 1 upon 4 common. Did you understand this part? Yeah, you won't be able to take that common. That's important. Okay. Second is, if you don't take it common, you won't get this kind of expression in bracket, right? What is the importance of this? You can see here that this minus 1 upon 7 plus 1 upon 7 cancel. Minus 1 upon 11 plus 1 upon 11 is cancelled. Similarly, the next 1 upon 15 plus 1 upon 15 will be cancelled, because it's a progression. It will keep going like this, right? And last you will find again the negative one, you know, the minus 1 upon 35 minus plus 1 upon 35 will be cancelled. You can pay attention till here. Suppose if this series would have been till only this part, then we will write only up till this term, right? Accordingly, you will see that 1 upon the last term minus 1 upon 15 is not getting cancelled. Do you agree with it? So similarly, if you go till last till here, that means last minus 1 upon 39 will not be cancelled, right? Yeah, this we need to understand. Yeah, it requires some understanding. Yes, I hope that's fine. You can write it by yourself and understand, or you can repeat this part. Okay, so you got 1 upon 4 and in bracket you have 1 upon 3, and last term which is left here is minus 1 upon 39. Okay, so this is all equal to what we wanted to calculate, the sum of the series, right? Okay, now what's the answer? 1 upon 4. Simplify this part. 39 minus 3 by 39 into 3. Yeah, if you simplify this further, what do you get? 1 upon 4 into 36 by 39 into 3. Simplify. This is 4 nines are, yeah, and then you get 3 threes are 9. So, and here you get what? 3 ones are 3 and 3, this is 13. So all in all, you got the answer as 1 upon 13, correct? This is the answer. This is the answer of the series which we wanted to find the sum. Yeah, so let me write this for you. 1 upon 3 into 7 plus 1 upon 7 into 11 plus 1 upon 11 into 15 plus till 1 upon 35 into 39 is equal to 1 upon 13. Did you understand the importance of partial fraction here? If you don't apply partial fraction, you will not be able to cancel this and simplify it. Yeah. So first you need to understand what is partial fraction. How do you use partial fraction to split one term into two terms? Yeah. This 1 upon 3 into 7, and how do I write this as 1 upon 3 minus 1 upon 7 multiply by 1 upon 4. Yeah. So watch this part of the video once again. I hope you will understand this. So identify and then apply. Let's see one more question here. So let me write this fraction or series properly. So here a question is find up till infinite term. That's the best thing, because you don't have to worry about what will be left at the end. You don't have to worry about it. Here the last term is not infinite. So you have to keep in mind that it will end with minus 1 upon 39, right? Okay, so let me write this properly. So 1 upon 2 into 7 plus 1 upon 7 into 12 plus 1 upon 12 into 17 plus it goes on as per the question up till infinite. Now check, you got fractions, you got denominators. In denominators, you see that the denominator difference is what? 2 and 7, 5, and then 7 is repeating here, and again 7, 12, difference is 5. Again 12 is repeating here, 12 and 17, difference is 5. Okay, so that's how we identify. That we need to apply what? Partial fraction to solve this. Yeah. Now how to apply partial fraction? Let's understand this part. How to apply partial fraction? Let's understand this part. So we write 1 upon 2 into 7 as what? 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 7. Okay. And when you simplify this, you will have 7 minus 2 into numerator and 2 by 7 like this, right? So 7 minus 2 is what? 5. So you don't want this 5 into the numerator. When you simplify, you get 5 upon 2 into 7. We want 1 upon 2 into 7. So to get rid of this 5, we divide by 5, right? So here we also have to write into 1 upon 5. Or basically, if you want to understand this with a shorter way, you can say that 7 and 2, the difference is 5. So we multiply by 1 upon 5. Here 3 and 7, difference is 4. So we multiply by 1 upon 4. Are you getting it? Here difference is 5, 2 and 7, difference is 5. So that's why we are writing 1 upon 5. That's how you can understand with an easy way. Okay. Tell me, what will be the partial fraction term for 1 upon 7 into 12? Very good. 1 upon 7 minus 1 upon 12, and because the difference is 5, we'll say this is 1 upon 5, multiply by 1 upon 5. Yeah. Same way, 1 upon 12 into 17, difference is 5. So 1 upon 12 minus 1 upon 17, the difference is 5. That's why we multiply by what? 1 upon 5, right? And it goes on up till infinite. Well, we will take care of the first few terms. Now if I again write what is the sum of 1 upon 2 into 7 plus 7 into 12 plus 12 into 17 plus so on, what is the sum here? That can be expressed as 1 upon 5 into 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 7. That's how we represent the first term. The second term is 1 upon 5 into 1 upon 7 into, sorry, minus 1 upon 12. That's the second term. And the third term, I will write it as 1 upon 5 into 1 upon 12 minus 1 upon 17. Right? And you got, so that's so on. Now, if you take again that 1 upon 5, which was a common difference between the denominators, these two terms of denominators, I can take 1 upon 5 common from all, and now I have 1 upon 2 minus 1 upon 7 plus 1 upon 7 minus 1 upon 12 plus 1 upon 12 minus 1 upon 17 plus it goes on. So, if you understand the previous question, I hope you realize that when we do it, we get the first term 1 upon 13 and the last term remaining, that's minus 1 upon 39. But here in this question, it is going up till infinite, right? It's going up till infinite. So what will be the last term? The last term remaining will be 1 upon infinite. Yeah, and 1 upon infinite is what? 1 upon infinite is what? 0. 1 upon, keep in mind, 1 upon 0 is infinite. 1 upon infinite, anything divided by infinite will be 0. Keep this in mind. Yeah, or you can note this also. I hope you are using pen and paper when you are watching these lectures. If not, then please build this habit. Okay. Simplify this part. Simplify this part further. 1 upon 7, this is cancel. Minus 1 upon 12 plus 1 upon 12 cancel. Now obviously minus 1 upon 17 and next term will be cancelled. So last remaining will be what? Minus 1 upon infinite, which is nothing but 0. So only 0 will remain, right? So you will have 1 upon 2 minus 0. That's what you get. That's what you will get. Did you understand this part? Yeah. If you are not understanding, please write in the comment box so that I will understand that I need to make it more simpler for you guys. Yeah. There's nothing wrong in asking. Yeah. There's nothing wrong in requesting. It's completely fine. I welcome those feedback. Okay. So 1 upon 5 into 1 upon 2, that is equal to 1 upon 10, and that's your answer. This is the answer of given question. Okay, so I hope you understood what is partial fraction and in which type of series we need to apply this partial fraction method. Yeah. Okay, that's lecture number 6. Now in lecture number 7, we are going to discuss special series, a special series like this. 1, 3, 6, 5. Now they are progression. They are progression, but if you get to see, it's not AP, GP, nothing. Yeah, so how to deal with such kind of progressions, that we will discuss in lecture number 7. Yeah, so that is it in lecture number 6. My name is Shyam Manawat signing off. I will see you in the next lecture. Till then, stay happy, stay healthy and keep learning. Bye bye.